Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm showing you how to create this look in just 10 minutes. And for those of you that are not only short on time but also short on money, this look is also entirely drugstore. There's not an expensive product in the lot. So if you're interested in learning how to create this in just 10 minutes with a very small amount of money, then please stay tuned.
Alright guys, I'm starting off with the Garnier BB cream. The color I'm using is medium to dark, and I'm using a BB cream rather than a foundation just because it's a lot easier to blend. It's a much thinner than a foundation, so you don't have to use a brush, and it's not as complicated, I guess. It's a lot easier to put on because it's basically a tinted moisturizer. And then when doing any really fast makeup routine, you want to make sure that you conceal really well because chances are if you're running late, you're running short on sleep, so you want to cover up all those dark circles and any imperfections to make it look like you had a wonderful night's sleep, even if you maybe didn't. And I'm just putting that underneath my eyes, and since I am a bit darker, I want to make sure that I really highlighted in other areas so it's not just light underneath my eyes, so I don't have that kind of raccoon effect. So I'm just blending that out with my beauty blender and making sure that it looks like a highlighted effect rather than just too light of bronzer. And since I am also running late on time, I just grabbed a medium brown shadow from a palette I had laying around to do my eyebrows. I'm not so much defining them as filling in the gaps and making sure that they match because one of my eyebrows is slightly different from the other. So I'm trying to create the shape that they look the most similar. Then I'm going in with my NYX Sun and Bronze Bronzer and Montauk Bronze. I'm going in the areas that I would contour without actually contouring. This is a great way to give your face a lot of color, and again, it'll just make you look like you're sun-kissed and it's the summer and, you know, it's not necessary to wear as much makeup, which makes it perfect for a really short 10-minute makeup routine. I'm then going to follow that up with Maybelline Fit Me blush, and the color I have is medium coral. And it's gorgeous and it adds a lot of color in a little bit of time, which is another reason why it's perfect for this routine. It's just wonderful. And this is a new product that I'm loving, and is the L'Oreal Magic Lumi Primer. But I'm not using it as a primer, obviously I'm using it as a highlight. Adding that little bit of extra highlight will make you look like you put a lot more effort into your look than you actually did. And it's a beautiful highlight, and it takes little to no time at all to apply it. I'm just applying it on the top of my cheekbones in the kind of C motion around my eye, and then on the bridge of my nose, again just to highlight and make sure that I don't look too dark. Then I'm putting my NYX HD eye primer just a little bit on my eyes. We're not using a whole lot of eyeshadow in this look, but I want to make sure that what is there stays there. And I'm using a Wet n Wild palette. I'm using a kind of darker brown, but just remember the lighter the color you use, the easier it is to blend out, and the easier it is to blend out means the less time you actually have to spend blending. So you can cut this down quite a bit more by using a lighter brown color than the color I'm using. I'm just sweeping that into my crease. You really don't want to get fancy when you have such a limited amount of time, but putting it in your crease and then putting a lighter color on your eyelid like I'm doing now with this kind of cream color from a Wet n Wild palette, it's really going to make you look like you put a lot of effort into your look, again, without actually putting a lot of effort into it. I'm just smudging a little bit of that dark brown color underneath my eye, again to kind of pull the look together and define my eye a little bit more. And now I'm going in with a really thin brush. This one is actually from Clinique, but I'm using, again, that one single dark brown color, and I'm lining my eyes. I'm using a shadow rather than a liner because it's a lot less, you don't have to be as specific with it. You can make it messy and you can blend it out, and it can be kind of blown out rather than a strict line. You don't have to make sure that it's completely straight, which is, again, going to help you on time a bit. And then of course you want to add mascara. Lots and lots and lots and lots of mascara. This is my favorite mascara, which is the L'Oreal Voluminous Original, but you could use any mascara. You just want to make sure that you put quite a few coats so that your eyelashes are really dark and that your eyes really stand out against your almost completely bare skin. And we are done. Boom. we finished with 9 minutes, which is kind of amazing to me because usually I spend about 20 minutes on my makeup, but I wanted to make sure that I could show you guys how to do it in just 10 minutes. So you can use that extra minute just to kind of spruce up, maybe put on some lip gloss. This is Nude Illusion by Maybelline, which is really awesome. And that's it. You guys are done and you look gorgeous.
And that is it. We just completed it in 9 minutes. We didn't even need the full 10 minutes. And you could even go faster than that. Once you kind of get the hang of your routine, it's going to go by super quick. So, thank you so much for tuning in. I really hope you enjoyed it. And even though we're always short on time and money, don't forget to stop and smell the roses when you can. Thanks so much for tuning in, guys. Bye. I'm like really awful at that. Look at that highlight. Boom. What's going on Facebook? It hurts my soul. That's kind of dramatic.